way to Manila, business class. Made it here to Manila. This is the F1 Hotel. Here's the room. This is quite a ways up. Let's see what it looks like. Don't get too much of a view, I guess. It's the 27th floor. Paintings on the wall. Refrigerator. Kettle. And closet. Bed, very large bed. It's interesting that the bed's over here, the TV's over there. Oh well. And then here's a desk and shower, CR. Look at that shower head. Look at that thing. Well, that's interesting. This is a better view here. Right across the street from St. Luke's Hospital, and there's an SR there. A lot of big buildings over here. And let's see. Yeah, I think that might be Makati way back there. This is BGC F1 Hotel. This is outside of the F1 Hotel. You know, there's you don't see too many foreigners here at all. I mean, I haven't. It's mostly locals staying at this hotel. And around BGC. I tried to get money exchange, but they told me they don't do it, so I have to go. They gave me a map to a place. I want to see how that works out. You can see Home Depot. Well, what do you know? Home Depot in BGC. Okay, 32nd Street, 7th Avenue. Alright, well, let me look at it and see how I do this. Look at that, Shake Shack over there. These guys have BGZ fluorescent gloves when they're directing traffic. If you get tired, you can sit on this gripper bench. Okay, well, I found the money changer. And they do exchange US dollars for pesos. They'll give you pesos for US dollars. The only problem is they open at 10 and it's 9. so I was a little early and I stopped by a bank and they said well, do you do money exchange? And they said only for depositors. So I wasn't a depositor, so that wasn't going to work out. All right, well, I'll have to come back here later. It's not that long of a walk, maybe 10 or 15 minutes from the hotel. I'm going to try this Metro Bank, see what they say. Maybe they'll do it. Yeah, Philippines, motorcycles, scooters everywhere. If you want to save the planet, you know, tell everybody to ride motorcycles. Ah, success. I got my money exchanged, and now I'm walking back to the hotel, and I'm gonna buy some cheap water at 7-Eleven on the way back. And I think that's it for the excursion today. You can see there's a green light. Okay. Police are blocking off this road. I'm not sure what's going on. Something's going on. This elevator has its own air conditioner. I thought that was pretty interesting. Well, I'm at the, it's not the Mabuhay Lounge, but it's Comfort Lounge. It's not the Mabuhay Lounge for business class, but this is for local travel within the Philippines, because they don't have a business class in those planes. They have comfort class. So they have a comfort class lounge. And I'm having a salad here, and they have like a food bar here, and so it's not a bad deal at all. So I'll wait here until the flight, and my gate is just pretty much just outside the door. It's kind of a big place. And you can see it's pretty big. And that's it for now. Getting on the flight to Dumaguete. That's the plane right over there. Premium economy to Dumaguete. It's a lot of room here. Safe travels. No problem. Airbus 320. Mall changed a little bit, not a whole lot, but I think theater is open. Sam's Rival is over here. Okay, here's the problem. I have a Globe SIM card, but it's very old. It's probably, well, it hasn't been reloaded in a couple of years. Now, I went to Galleon over here, and Galleon told me that even if it's all expired, Globe can update the same number. Because I did buy another SIM card in BGC, but for some reason, you know, the different, you know, ways to activate it has changed. So it only costs, I think, I don't know, 30 pesos. So, but it would give me a different number. So now I'm going to go over here to Globe and see if they can reactivate my old number. I do have the SIM card with me, so we'll see. And here it is. Globe is over here. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, I went to Globe and they told me that my old SIM card was expired and it's no longer valid under any circumstance. So I had a new SIM card that needed to be registered, and I bought it at BGC. So Globe said that they would activate it and they needed to look at my passport. Well, I didn't have my passport, but I do have a copy of my passport, and they said that that was sufficient. So they loaded everything, all the information to my new SIM card, and I'm good to go. Now, the phone I had them loaded on, like I'm talking on right now, this is a Samsung Galaxy S22, but it only has one SIM card slot, and I guess I could do an eSIM card, but at any rate, it's a US number and it won't work in the Philippines. However, I did have a much older phone that was probably since about, let's say, 2013. This is a Samsung Galaxy S3. Now, fortunately, it would work. So it's all registered in here with my new SIM card, and I need to get load. I think there's 50 pesos in there. It comes with a SIM card. Now, I went to Galleon earlier, and they said they only have load cards for Smart, not Globe. But they can do an e-load. Well, of course, I couldn't do an e-load at that time because I didn't have an activated Globe SIM card. Okay, now I do. So now I'm gonna go back to Galleon and have them e-load some load on this new SIM card, but extremely old phone from probably 2013. Now, the new rules say that you have to put a load in your SIM card every month, but it doesn't matter how much. Like if you do 10 pesos, which is what, I don't know, 30 cents, something like that. If you put 10 pesos in a month, it will keep it active. Now, if you if you go 3 months and you don't load it, then the SIM card is no longer valid. So anyway, that's the new rules. So I'm going to go over here and put a load in. I'm not sure what. Maybe like 100 pesos, because since I'm going to have to do it every month, I don't think I use the phone that much. But I definitely need a phone. All right. Well, anyway, that's the latest with the phone. Back to Galleon and get an e-load, and that'll do it. Yes, it is true. You have to load every month. Okay, so I got an e-load for 200 pesos, and I thought, I could possibly get a Globe load card for like another 100 pesos so I can load it in case I need to make some calls. But I went to 2 other places. Galleon doesn't have it, Globe doesn't have it, and the 2 other places didn't have it. Because I had my motorcycle in storage close to Valencia, and I went over there to pick it up and it won't start. But fortunately, Rusi has what they call Rusi Rescue. And anybody that owns a Rusi can call them and they'll come out and pick up the motorcycle and take it to a shop, a Rusi shop, and fix it. But unfortunately, they didn't have an available truck. So my motorcycle is still in Valencia, and the storage place will coordinate with Rusi and when it gets picked up. Now, but I have an activated phone now, so I will coordinate with the storage facility, and when it's fixed, or when it gets picked up by Rusi, then I can have them forward my new phone number to Rusi, and then I can, when it's ready, I can just go over to Rusi and pick it up. I think the battery is dead, and so it needs a new battery. Anyway, the beat goes on.